No matter what video I put out on my channel, I have people in the comments section saying that Diablo Immortal is not coming, that it's dead, and that it is gone. But I have proof today that that's not true. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and welcome back to my ECHO Gaming Diablo channel, where I focus pretty much exclusively on Diablo Immortal content. We're looking forward to the game. We can't wait for the game. And like I mentioned just a few moments ago, every video I put out, there's some people in the comments section that say the game isn't coming. They've lost hope. It's taken so long. I get it. It's taken forever. And you know what, guys? I want this darn game too. But we had a tweet come out from Adam Fletcher just a few days ago that makes me believe, well, on top of already believing, but it's, I guess, proof that the game is releasing. Before we go show you guys that tweet, though, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell, because when Immortal releases, we're going to go ham on content every day for this game. And until then, we're going to chat about it and have fun and hang out. So first of all, if you're wondering who Adam Fletcher is, well, this is his account on Twitter. He's the community development lead for Diablo at Blizzard, and it also shows some of his past stuff as far as working with Warframe, Gears of War, Borderlands, some of my favorite games being announced right there, or mentioned right there. So first of all, I love this guy because of that, but he put out a tweet that we're gonna look in depth at right now. And this is that tweet right here stating, "We are still on the hunt for an experienced community manager to join the community team for Diablo." And yes, it just says Diablo. It doesn't say Diablo Immortal. It doesn't say anything about mobile, but let's take a deeper look. Once we click on that advertisement to bring you to the application page, because really anyone can apply for this position if they feel they have the credentials, and here are the things that you need. I'm not gonna sit here and read it to you, although it is quite entertaining if you wanna take a moment and read it to yourself, but there's something that we need to take a look at here, something very important that may be overlooked by some, and here it is. Under requirements, the second requirement says experience working on mobile games and managing and growing mobile gaming communities. What does that tell you guys? It tells me that this community manager position is focused on Diablo Immortal. It's not spelled out, right in front of our face. It does not say it's for Diablo Immortal, but it's pretty clear right here that they're looking for someone with experience in the mobile realm. What do you guys think? Do you think that they're talking about pulling in a community manager for Diablo Immortal? Well, first of all, let me say, I want this position so badly. I just don't know. When I scroll down and look at more of the requirements, I don't know that I exactly fit the mold that they're looking for. Although, listen, I would love to hold this position. On top of making content on YouTube, my God, talk about a dream. But what do you guys think? It's laid out right here in front of us. I believe that this is Blizzard looking for a Diablo Immortal community manager to head it up. They also mention being in charge of content creators, third-party gaming community and content creators. That's talking about working with people like me, which sounds awesome. So what do you guys think? Is that enough proof that Diablo Immortal is not rotting in its coffin somewhere, forgotten about forever? To me, first of all, before I even saw this, I knew that Diablo Immortal was not dead. I knew that it was still in development. I knew that the game was still being worked on, and I knew that the game is still being planned to be released, at least in alpha, in an early mid-year is what they were saying. But we have something else. Let me go search this up for you on Twitter. I got a little bit more proof. Let's go take a look. And here is another piece of evidence that Immortal is still coming. This was tweeted out just a few days ago by Sarah Tudor. I gave her a follow, of course, after I saw this one. Very happy to announce that I've started working with Blizzard Entertainment as a test analyst on Diablo Immortal. Here's an actual photo of me, day one. Although, it's not really her. I'm excited to be working with such a classic franchise. Can't wait to add a bit of myself to Blizzard, life at Blizzard. Well, if she's tweeting all this at Blizzard, if responses to this tweet were coming in from people that work at Blizzard, it tells me that this is also legit and that Sarah is actually looking at playing and testing out Diablo Immortal, which to me means dead game. No, It's a game that's still in production, that's still coming. Yes, it takes forever, but you're about to be slapped in the face with a game that's gonna knock your socks off. It's gonna be amazing. And you may say, Echo, how do you know that this game is amazing? I mean, you're the same as us. You don't know anything more than we know. Well, that's not entirely true. First of all, I was at BlizzCon 2019, and I've said this before in a few other videos, but I got extensive time in this game. I don't remember if there were 3 or 4 classes available, it's been a while, but I played through each class that was available on 2 devices, the phone and the tablet. So I got to play 20 minutes, 3 or 4 times each on each of those platforms, or each of those devices, I should say. So I have a really good idea to what this game feels like. Now, if you're curious, we're actually looking at some Diablo 4 gameplay footage in the background because I've shown you guys so much Diablo Immortal stuff. I feel like I just want to show something different in the background. This is actually also from BlizzCon 2019 and featuring Diablo 4. But links to everything we've mentioned today are going to be down below. The tweets, the advertisement, or looking for the person to join the Blizzard team, and if I recall, even this gameplay footage will be linked there as well. Point is, guys, more evidence comes out every single day. Riker even discussed this in a recent video. I don't remember what video it was, but I guess if you've never checked out Riker's channel and you're into Diablo or action RPGs, you're definitely going to want to check him up. All you have to do is search up Riker on YouTube and, well, he will pop up. He's kind of an OG on the scene. So check out his recent content, and he does talk about a little bit of news and what he thinks about Diablo Immortal coming in the mid-quarter or the mid-half of this year. So a little bit more evidence that, yeah, they mentioned that it was going to be coming out in the middle of the year. Everyone thought we were talking about June, but it could be July or August as well. So yes, it does sound like to you, I'm hearing it in my head right now. It sounds like to you, Echo's just leading us along. He's just making us wait longer and longer so we can watch more and more of his videos. Yeah, I know it sounds like that, guys. And well, rip. But I guess when the game comes out, you'll finally see, and this will all come together. And while I'm putting out all this content, keeping us all entertained, excited, building this community, getting ready to just slay in Diablo Immortal, you know, I'm getting us all ready to be bringing you guys guides, tutorials, and fun playthroughs and live streams as well right here on this channel. We're building this channel for years and years of what is to come for Diablo Immortal. So to me, that's super exciting. And speaking of making a community here on YouTube for Diablo Immortal, what I'm going to have right now is my editor, who is amazing. He's going to feature a couple of your comments from some previous videos right now on the screen. Thank you guys for being so involved in my community. So here's a second of feature for you guys. So remember, guys, you always get rewarded for being part of this community here. Not only do you get featured in videos, but you also have some of your comments develop future videos. I've made a handful of videos on this channel that were kind of thought of and brought to light because of your comment section in my videos and on my Discord server. If you haven't come through my Discord server, I have an exclusive section for Diablo Immortal, and I would love it if you guys came through and engaged with us in there. You can always give me your recommendations for future videos, games that you want me to compare to Diablo Immortal, and all of that kind of stuff. It's a great community filled with great people, all excited to have Diablo come to mobile so we could all play together as a family, slaying demons. I love it. But before we get out of here today, guys, I want to remind you of one more thing. If you are preparing for Diablo Immortal and you've never played Diablo before, you really aren't too filled in on the story, you're going to want to check out my lore series, which you can see right here, because again, my editor is OP. That series is where I hook up with 9 and he tells us all of the story between Diablo 2 all the way up to Diablo 3, which, as you guys know, Diablo Immortal lies within those 2 places in time. So you can understand the story of Diablo when you finally get Diablo Immortal on your devices. Be prepared, guys. Check out the series. It'll be linked at the end of this video. But we're out of here for today. Make sure you check out the series that I was just talking about, and why don't you check out this video as well, because it's amazing. Hope you had a great time with me today, guys, as I have with you. Remember to be safe and be good.